Right now we are in the EA app, and then what you can notice is that my FIFA game is not showing up here as it would normally. I've signed out and signed in a couple of times, but the problem still persists. But then at the bottom here you can also see that I originally have FIFA 23 installed, and I have updated it quite recently. So to fix this problem, we would need to go to the EA website, the EA Play website, and then download the EA app again. I've already downloaded the app, so I'm going to open it right from here. Open, and then what we do is not launch but then repair. I don't know, this year has just been so dramatic and then frustrating in terms of problems coming up with the EA app and then also the FIFA 23 game. I don't know whether it's because of the separation of EA from FIFA or there's more to it, but then this has been a ridiculous year in terms of playing FIFA 23 on PC. It's just been so frustrating and then annoying. And then the reason why you've also not seen me upload a video on the controller is that anytime I think that I've found a fix or I'm settled and comfortable and sure about what I've found, then another problem pops up with the new update of the game, or the controller just like starts misbehaving in game. I don't know if others are also experiencing the same thing, but then sometimes in the middle of games my controller is disconnected. I'm not able to control my players, or my players end up controlling like themselves, going in like one direction on ending, and then I end up losing games. It's really annoying, especially when you are playing competitively online. And then also I should mention that this also happens offline, head to head. I had my friend come over, we plugged two controllers in, same Logitech controllers, and we had issues. I was thinking, okay, so then if it's not from the game, it could be from the controller. So I've tested three controllers. The first controller I tested is the Logitech F310, which is the Logitech controller with the cable. And then I tested a third-party controller, which is Ucom, that initially wasn't even recognized by the game, so I had to like it says I need to restart my PC, so I'll do that shortly. So I've just restarted my PC, and then we are back now. Alright, so to what I was saying, I think I tested the Ucom controller, which is a third-party controller. Let me launch this in the background as we keep chatting. Yeah, so I tested that controller, and then it wasn't recognized by the game, so I had to like download a third-party software, that's the X360 software, so the Ucom controller would be recognized by the computer. Yeah, and then I did like the mapping of all the keys, the configuration of the buttons. Yeah, everything seemed perfect in app, but once I go into the game, at the menu, yeah, I think at the menu everything works perfectly, but then when I go in game, like in the middle of a match, all the buttons are misconfigured. It's just annoying and frustrating. I don't know what's happening in that light. Yeah, so we've just landed the EA app, and then hopefully it works, and it shows our FIFA 23 game, and that should be the fix for today. Hopefully this works, and then we don't end up having any more problems. And yeah, the third controller I tested was the Logitech wireless gamepad F710, and it had almost the same issues. Oh my god, yeah, there you go. So it's fixed. Yeah, so that'll be the fix for today's issues. But yeah, let me just talk a bit more about the third controller issue. So that's a gamepad F710, yeah, Logitech. Yeah, I mean, it felt good. It felt a little bit better than the wired controller in games in terms of responsiveness, but then it still had like the same issue where I get disconnected in the middle of a game without any like particular reason. Initially I was thinking because the wireless controller, maybe the battery in the controller was low, or there was a problem with the connection. So I said, okay, let me just play with the cable controller. That's the other Logitech controller, but it still also gets disconnected in the middle of games for no reasons. It just keeps going on and off, and it's, my god, I've changed the ports that they are connected to. So at this point I'm just trying to like troubleshoot in almost any possible way, and then once I'm able to figure out what actually is happening and what is really the cause, which I suspect is the game actually, when I'm sure what really is the cause, and then I have like a fix for it, or I have a way around it, I'm going to share it with you all. And thank you so much for all the support you've been showing to me, guys. I really appreciate it. And right now we are around the 720 subscribers, almost at 1k, which is like a big milestone to me. I really want to get this channel to 1k before we get to August. I'd really be happy if you could all help me do that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share this video, and comment and let me know if there's any other thing that you want me to help with.